got a dopamine rush, got a major league crush when you're next to me. Got my heart upon my sleeve, can I hide the way I feel when you're next to me, girl? Got the kick in every move and I fought it's like a fool for you, for you. Wish I knew just what it was, but why should I make a fuss? Just stay next to me, girl, next to me, girl. Something special, don't know why, something special that I like.
I need everyone to know that says the Central Ohio Combine. Pigeon racing pigeons. I have questions, so many questions. Okay, I just saw the red dot. No, there was no red dot. We're together. We're in one room. What is this? We're in my house. Yeah. What an intro to the amazing readathon. I started traveling before the readathon started.
She did.
This one had to pick me up at midnight last night, y'all. Midnight.
So who's a true friend?
I would have done the same thing for you.
I know, that's why I did it.
I'm here to intro the vlog. I am at May's house. We are packing up to drive to my house in Tennessee, which I have not been in 3 weeks. 4 weeks almost. So yeah, we're doing that. The amazing readathon starts in, I don't know, it's 1:30. It starts at 11 o'clock. Well, it's 12:30 at home. It starts at 11 p.m. for us when we get to Tennessee. We are awaiting the first prompt dropped, hopefully soon, but I just want to intro this. I had a travel day from hell yesterday, which I feel like is just appropriate to kick off the readathon. We quite literally were grounded in Dallas, where I was trying to fly out from, for over 4 hours due to storms. And because of that, I couldn't get any of the connecting flights and also get my luggage. And because of course I ended up checking my bag, so I was like, whatever, it's not gonna be a problem. Didn't realize the storms on the radar. We're there. And then sat on a plane on and off. Not, the full 4 hours I was not on the plane, I will say that. So that was a blessing. And then we took off, landed in Atlanta, and didn't leave Atlanta until like 10:30 at night. And landed in Cincinnati at 11:50.
Yeah, like 11:47.
It was like 11:47. We landed early. So I made the trek through Cincinnati Airport because my God, I was not prepared for that trek. This is my first time actually leaving. So that's all your B-roll you've already gotten. That's where we're at. We're in Kentucky right now. Back to Tennessee, back to Kentucky, back to Dallas. All in this video and maybe back to Tennessee by the end of this video.
TBD.
TBD. But yeah, basically this trip was planned when things were different with the situation and we knew I needed to come home and check on the house and do a couple things because Grumps had some other stuff happening where he wouldn't be home this weekend. So we swapped. Okay, hold on, she's come back. But so we swapped.
And then, in like a week and a half, guess who's back?
I'm back here. She can't wait.
She's back with me again.
We are gonna go swap cars with May's mom. And we are going to get some lunch and pick up some stuff at Kohl's and then hit the road. I will be back when we get the prompt drop. So yeah, we'll be back when we get the prompt drop. We're fingers crossed. May and I both just got the new Kate Canterbury arc, which is Changes of Heart. We're like fingers crossed we can read that for the prompt. So we're hoping for the best. And if we can't, that's okay. We'll pivot. But that's where we're at right now. And yeah, I got nothing else for you. I've rambled a bunch. I'm just very excited to sleep in my own bed tonight. And it was great to sleep in May's bed. Her bed's very comfy, so.
May keeps a very comfy bed.
I slept great for the most part last night.
She
so
did.
It was good. It was much needed. We're both still freaking exhausted, but we'll be back soon. But we are coming up on our dream destination, and that's Dinosaur World. So I just wanted to introduce you to Dinosaur World as we pass it.
Special about you. Got me under lock and key, but I don't wanna be free when I'm next to you.
All right, that was our first time seeing our dream destination together.
Okay, I can now pass the big truck.
Yeah, you get on
like, what the fuck are you doing?
Everyone around us is like, why do they have a camera? Yeah, so there's Dinosaur World, and we're gonna get back to our road trip. My watch just told me that we hit 90 decibels.
I did scream when I saw the dinosaur.
I also screamed a little.
It's a dinosaur!
It startles me because I don't feel like we were
looking for it, and then we were like, it's just, they closed Dinosaur World.
We're wrong. This isn't where it is. No, it is where it is. The sun is hitting me weird. Anyways, back to our road trip. Talk to you soon.
You can hold it 182 miles to Bussey's.
I don't know what Bussey's is 192 miles away.
I don't know. That's what it said. That's what the Bussey sign said. You can hold it 192 miles.
Anyways, Maze gets to see where the new Buc-ee's is going in between our two houses also, which is going to be a delight when it opens, because bathrooms. Because let me tell you, there ain't shit on this drive.
Nothing on this drive.
But there we go. We saw it. We're going to try and go on Sunday.
You're like honey to a bee. I go crazy for the sweet when
It is after 11 o'clock. I've already read a chapter of Fucking Wild because I had to pivot because unfortunately May's book funnel email got lost for Change of Heart, so we're not buddy reading that for the first leg, unfortunately. I'm sad. I was very excited to read it this weekend with her, but we'll read it. I'm not worried about it. Like, we'll read it this month. I'm hoping maybe it'll fit this next prompt. Who knows? It should fit a sightseeing prompt if not, so like we'll make it work. Either way, I read the first chapter of Fucking Wild because that was my pivot. I decided to go for one of my longest books, and also I'm going to pick another long book to listen to. I might honestly just reread Winnipeg, The Walt Winnipeg in Me or something. I don't know. I'm going to probably reread something for the 500-page prompt for sightseeing. But anyways, I'm in bed. I have an ice pack on my knee. I don't know if we told y'all or not. I wiped out today. So the first thing we did today was go to Kohl's. We had to go pick up a Sephora order. May had gotten us both Space Cowboy because it was on a really good sale from Sephora, but only Kohl's had it in stock. So we went to get it. We're walking out of the Kohl's parking lot. We're chatting. We both go on opposite sides of this car. And I'm walking, talking to her, holding our bags. And she just watches me go down. I just vanish. Because there was a giant pothole. It was basically like someone poured asphalt and put a tire in it type pothole. Like, it was huge. We had a minute where like she was like terrified I broke my ankle. She was like, Grumps is never gonna let me be alone with you again. Ran over to me so quick that I hadn't even processed what happened or what was hurt or anything. And like she tried to help me up, but I was like, hold on, I'm not ready yet. I handed her the stuff and then I was like, okay, hold on. And I got myself up and my knee is ripped so bad. It's so bad. I'm not gonna show you because it's gory and like y'all don't need to see that shit. But it is so bad. And then Grumps called tonight and I put him on speaker and I was like, I have to tell you what happened. And he was like, what do you mean? And he was like, what happened? Did you fall? Did you fall? And I was like, how dare you? How dare you? And May's mom, who's a nurse, saw it and was like deeply concerned. And her aunt was like running around to get me news. Like, it was a whole thing. Like, her whole family was just like, are you okay? And I was like, I'll survive. It'll be fine. I've done this in worse places. And I haven't skinned my knee in ages. So, like, I guess I was just due to skin my knee. Because I, at my grown age, still skinned my knee, apparently. I don't know, y'all. It was one of those freak accidents. Like, truly, I was watching for a car because we had watched people drive so badly through this parking lot that I was like, well, I better watch for a car coming, and didn't look down, so I didn't see the pothole, and I just tumbled. But yeah, it hurts. It hurts a lot. So I am sleeping with my leg out of the blanket tonight. I need to go update my other vlog that's coming on Monday. This will be out, I think, probably next Sunday-ish. We'll see. I gotta see when prompt 3 drops, but I'm gonna get you through prompts 1 through 3 here, at least. So we're gonna do that. I will be back in the morning with some reading updates because I'll have read a little bit more of my book. after midnight on the 2nd. We're here, alive. I have not made nearly as much progress as I wanted to in Pucking Wild. I will finish it and I will get some sightseeing in because my sightseeing books this leg are all manga, which means I will be able to read them pretty quickly. I am gonna hopefully start another 500 pager on the next leg to use for that sightseeing prompt, but I don't know. I've kind of taken the idea of like read all the sightseeing prompts as a challenge. So these vlogs are going to get spicy and interesting. I was going to separate it, but upon further reflection, I've decided I don't have the energy for that. So we're here with weeklies-ish vlogs. But yeah, so tonight I have been editing a vlog that goes up, has already gone up by the time you watch this, for my secret project, which was Shatter Me. So I've been working on that. And then we decided to watch Anyone But You on Netflix, which is like the rom-com. And I didn't think I liked Glenn Powell, but I think I like Glenn Powell. So yeah, I don't know. That was weird. That was a weird revelation to have. But also, it gave me so much rom-com energy in the best ways. I have missed a good rom-com deeply. And this gave, it was not great and it wasn't bad, but like it made us laugh so much that it was such a fun way to end our evening. But yeah, it's 12:30 at night. I'm going to listen to more of Pucking Wild before bed. I will hit at least 30% before bed. It's so fast. The problem I'm having right now is that I am just doing a lot of things and not reading like I normally would be during this readathon. So I am trying so hard to finish this, but I also know that like I can finish it tomorrow, which I will, and I can still get a bunch of sightseeing done before the next prompt, I'm sure. I don't know when the next prompt drops, but I know I should have time. I don't think we're getting a prompt today, like as in the 2nd. I would assume no sooner than Monday. So either way, I will get this in and then I will start sightseeing. And I could read 5 manga in like 4 hours, 5 hours. I've got manga picked out. I've got packages sorted. We had a nice day. Like we went to Barnes & Noble. I made a return for some duplicates I bought. We also ate at Chili's, which was May's first time at Chili's, which was delightful. And then now here we are at 12:30 at night in bed. And yeah, I'm 24% in right now. And I'm really, really enjoying Tess as a heroine. And I'm enjoying Ryan. And I'm enjoying the peeks we're getting into the lives of our first book couple and everyone else. Like we're getting some snippets here that are setting up the next book that comes out at the end of the month, which has me very, very excited as well. Like this has been fun so far. I'm very pumped. I'm very excited. I don't have much else to say. Like basically this is like a older woman, younger man, age gap. Tess is trying to divorce her like really shitty ex-husband, soon to be ex-husband. He wants the last word. He wants to win, all these things. Kind of kicks her out of her job, so she takes this job offer from Mars, who wants to start a nonprofit because the money he gave to this other nonprofit had no idea what to do with it, and he wants to like offset the environmental damages that hockey and sports do. So yeah, she's doing that now. She's in Florida, and Ryan got injured and is staying at Mars's house with her as well to recover from the injury. And Brian just keeps stumbling into Tess naked accidentally, which is hilarious because he really likes her and really wants her to like him, but she has some definite doesn't feel worthy to be with him vibes happening, and he doesn't think he is worthy of her because she's so like beautiful. And it's just really fun, like very, very fun. So yeah, okay, I'm gonna keep listening and I'm gonna fall asleep, and then I'll update you in the morning where I'm at. And tomorrow morning we're going to Dinosaur World. I'm gonna edit in the car on our way to Dinosaur World, and I'm going to Dinosaur. I'm so excited that I'm going to Dinosaur World. I cannot believe this is happening, but it is, because what we're gonna be doing on Sunday got canceled due to rain. So now we get to go to Dinosaur World. I paused Tammy Wynette because
how dare you?
One, it's raining, of course, as we near Dinosaur World. That's your update. We are 6 minutes from our exit. Well, actually 6 minutes from Dinosaur World, less than 6 minutes to our exit. It must be right off the exit. And 5 minutes. 5 minutes to Dino World. That's your update. It is.
We're so excited.
It is Sunday morning.
Excited.
We're going to Dinosaur World. Rain or shine, we're going to Dinosaur World.
I will get rained on for the dinosaurs.
Same. So I just want to update you because it's Sunday. We're on the road. We got up pretty early this morning. Lightly did our makeups, which was like a feat, I feel like, in a weird way.
We've not worn makeup in like 4 days.
Longer than that for me, probably. Like full, like actually putting on like any face stuff, longer than that. So we are nearing Dino World. I wanted to give you that update. Book progress has been made. May started Truly Madly Deeply for her pick.
I'm like 13% in, and it's very cute so far. Here's my update. He's a divorce attorney, and she is a romance writer. And I don't care what she says, and I know she has to say it for legal reasons, but that man is Steve Harrington, and you will never change my mind.
Yeah.
There's your May update.
That's your May update. I am a good chunk into Pucking Wild now. I think I'm near 40% possibly. So I will easily be done with that tonight or tomorrow morning. I've spent the drive passenger princessing, as you saw. Yeah, I'm 40% in. And editing my video for tomorrow. I have one more video to film while I'm here. Yeah, one more video to film. So I gotta get that done tonight too. And we have members friends tonight. It's the whole thing.
Can I tell them what I did?
Hold on.
Okay.
So, that's kind of what's going on right now. And May has an update for you as well about not reading.
Not reading update. So last night, I was so excited about going to Dinosaur World that I couldn't sleep. So surprise, I made a Dino World playlist, and it is 7.5 hours. This whole drive for me and Izzy is 4.5 hours. We have skipped 2 songs in the last 2.5 hours that we've been driving. Straight bops. You're welcome.
Link down below if you would like to partake in our new what will be added to road trip playlist.
It's a phenomenal playlist, if I do say so myself.
May and I have debated now, do we need to become the people that go to weird roadside attractions, because we really
we weirdly get really excited.
We're weirdly excited for Dino World, and we're not anti-dinosaur people, but we're not like dino people, you know what I mean?
I know absolutely nothing about dinosaurs. I've seen one Jurassic Park movie in my entire life.
If somebody was like, hey, you want to go to this fossil site where you can dig for fossils, you'd want to do it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you can dig for fossils at Dinosaur World for $3 more.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, for $3 more on your ticket.
Do you get to take it with you?
Yeah. Izzy's digging for fossils.
Shit.
I'm not digging for fossils.
I don't know if I want to or not. But maybe on our return.
You gotta save something for the next trip. So one ticket to Dinosaur World is $17.95 or something.
Mm-hmm.
A year pass is $48.
May's about to buy a year pass.
We're buying yearly passes, and because it's our literal halfway point.
Yeah, it is our halfway point. So we are almost there. Literally 2 minutes left now. So I'm gonna stop talking. I will get you some clips. Come with us to Dinosaur World.
We're so excited.
Something special from your eyes, something special that I like about you. There's a mystery entwined, something bigger to be find about you. And I'm the only one to see, got me down on my knees, taken by your gravity. And I just know you got that something special about you. Wanna have fun, fool around someone, 'cause don't you wanna have fun? Don't you wanna have some fun? Yeah, his baby said that they don't got a future like it burns. So give him something worse to kill his head with, make him forget somehow. Might be that another day she would have wished he stayed, but they're done. Sorry, this won't be enough.
Look at the dinosaur shapes, reach into the holes, touch the dinosaur, choose the shape, and then flat. Okay. I like this.
Okay, you're doing it. Stick your hand in the hole.
Yeah, they did.
Fondle it.
I think it's a T-Rex.
Okay.
It's like a T-Rex. I don't know what that is.
Okay, it's starting to rain, but you're getting a camera clip first because we found the romance reader thing.
We found them.
That's some dicks. There are children here.
We looked at each other and said, those are penises. This is the first thing you walk up on as you walk down the hill.
Yeah.
Because that is a steep ass hill.
That was really fun with my busted knee. It's a dinosaur world. Okay, we're going to the phone now because it's starting to rain.
Yeah, he's calling all his friends to get some action. Distract him right now. He's fine. Got Lucy on the line. Let's get this started. Where's the party tonight? I feel good. Nothing weighs me down. I can't believe my luck right now. Red eyes while he said, don't you wanna have fun? Fool around with someone. Don't you wanna have fun? Never mind my dumb heart.
Hello, we're back from Dinosaur World. We did get the gay dinosaurs, although May, my friend here, is not gay, so say something, Valentina.
I lie.
Yeah, here we go. We're full of bad references. It's fine. Dinosaur World?
Delightfully tacky.
It was so good. We will be back.
If you are ever in Cave City, please go to Dinosaur
Kentucky.
World. Yeah.
There's also apparently one in Texas.
And Florida.
And Florida.
Which makes so much sense.
All of these are places I feel like need roadside attractions. May and I think, have a deep passion for tacky and campy roadside attractions. And, you know, in another life, perhaps that would be what we did professionally. Review tacky roadside attractions.
I posted a picture on my Snapchat of some of the dinosaurs, and my aunt immediately clocked it and texted me and said, oh my God, are you going to Mammoth Cave? And I was like, no, I'm only here for the dinosaurs.
We had
I have
one pit
no
stop,
desire
ma'am.
to go to the
One pit
caves.
stop.
This was the only thing we were doing today. Returning this car to my mother and going to Dinosaur World. That was the
it rained
entire
on us, so our hair is disastrous.
My hair looked so cute earlier.
It did. I don't even have a clip to put my bangs up right now, so it's fine.
I've got bobby pins though.
If you want to try and fight bobby pins into my hair, you can, but yeah, it's a whole thing. But you can tell it rained because my hair is like doing things that it doesn't do, which is like wave. Because humidity. But yeah, tacky shirts. There's like a field of flowers, and I look like a Visco girl in it because you cannot see my bike shorts.
You cannot see the bike shorts.
So is it a shirt? Is it a dress? Who knows? Do I have pants on? Who knows?
Look
It's fine.
how big the arms are though.
They're
Like,
ginormous. Like these things are huge.
they're massive. I love it.
We got 3Xs, of course, because we were like, we need big shirts.
They need to be huge. And we were so sweaty by the time we got off the trail.
Oh my God.
I was in my bralette with my sweater draped over my shoulders,
And
begging for mercy.
I had wore a sweater because it was so cold. It was chilly this morning. And then it was like the rain cranked it up.
It was so bad.
But this was a magical, fantastical experience. And I need everyone
we did it.
to make the stop next time you're near one.
Yes. And listen to our playlist.
Yeah.
The Dino World playlist.
We're going to go listen to Hooked on a Feeling and go get to a gas station and get a sweet treat and a new drink. And then be on our merry little way back to Lexington area. Go drop off the car, switch cars, and then
Go home.
probably lay on the couch at Maze. I might make her take me by Barnes & Noble.
That's
Check
fine.
for Leather and Lark early.
You know what we could do? I could take you to that Midway bookstore. Because it's on our way.
Oh, we might go to this. Is it open on Sundays?
I'll look real quick.
We might go to a little bookstore because it's on our way.
I can't go in this shirt.
Yes, you can.
I did not go in this shirt.
We're not changing. I have bad news for May. All right, we'll be back and take you on the rest of the adventure getting back to Lexington. We are here. It is 10:20. Yeah. It's 10:20. May is about to do skincare and stuff. I'm gonna go wash my face in a minute. But I figured I'd update you while I still had, I don't know. I don't even know what's really left on my face from my makeup at this point. Other than blush and some eyeshadow. But we are, and the battery light flashing at me on my camera. God forbid I actually have to charge battery. It's fine. I'm gonna charge them after this. But anyways, I want to update you because two things. We watched Top Gun Maverick because we wanted to watch Glen Powell again. Not enough Glen. That's our takeaway. Not a big enough apology either. We are romance girlies. We need a good apology makeup situation, and that was some bullshit. I'm not gonna spoil it just in case, but like, I'm sorry, that was bullshit.
That was grade 8 bullshit.
Grade A bullshit. The other thing is I'm about 50% through my first prompt book, which is Pucking Wild. I'm gonna keep listening to this evening. I should be done in the morning very easily. I have like 3 hours left. I have one video to film tomorrow and one clip to edit. We're gonna finish it tomorrow. I told May I already have a project in her house. I'm gonna make myself do so I can finish listening to.
I have to work tomorrow.
She has work tomorrow. So I was like, if I do this, I can finish listening to it and it'll make me like just stay on task. Sometimes I have to have a task with my audiobooks. Not always, sometimes.
And I'm working from home.
She is, yeah, working from home, but that's fine. But yeah, that's what we're doing. And then tomorrow I'm hopefully gonna sightsee because I've got about 10 or 11 volumes of manga behind me. I'm hopefully gonna get through at least 5 before our next prompt drops. We'll see. Fingers freaking crossed, y'all. I'm really hopeful. I am officially 50% through Pokemon Wild though. Really enjoying this. We have had a lot of action, which is not unexpected for an Emily Rath book, like kind of expected. I think I'd be more surprised if before 50% we weren't like boning. This one's had really good tension though. I've really enjoyed the tension between Tess and Ryan. Like there's that like, we both want each other, but we don't know if we should act on tension. I feel like I'm talking to May about this book while I talk to you about it.
And May's over here shaving her face.
I'm not telling you, I was gonna tell them that you were shaving your face.
I don't care, I got a dermaplane razor, like I'm not.
May is dermaplaning her face right now with a razor. But yeah.
I'm just chilling.
I know, she's just chilling, but it's just funny because I'm like talking to you, but I'm not.
I'm
while I do.
behind the camera too.
I know, that's what's funny.
Enough that like, if you look at me, it doesn't really look super off.
No, I know. I could just move the camera and just stare directly at you while I talk about butt play. But they both have butt plugs in right now, so we're gonna see how that plays out. And they're jumping in the pool and the sauna.
With a butt plug in?
Yeah.
Both of them.
Yep. She has one in and he has one in. He said he wouldn't do it if she didn't. So they're both doing it. Which is fair. Listen, if you're going to do stuff like that, I don't think it's unfair to be like, you have to do it too.
Just don't, not to yuck your yum, but just don't do it. Your butt is not made for that. That's not what your butthole's for.
For some people it is.
For some people it is. And that's
it's not what your butthole's for.
That's not what my butthole's for, and that is where my comes in.
I know. I get it.
And then they jumped in the pool and got in the sauna.
So yeah, you cool dip and then you get in the sauna. You don't know this part?
With a butt plug in?
I mean, the butt plug's not part of the normal practice, but you do dip in a pool and then get in a sauna often, yeah.
Wait.
Like a cool pool. Cool to cold.
Yeah, like a cold plunge.
Yeah, and then you get in the sauna.
That.
Yeah. Yeah, with a butt plug in. I don't know where this is going. I'm not there yet. But I do want to note this. This is the part you would like about this. She is fighting for a divorce from a really shitty soon-to-be ex-husband who was like not handling it well. And she has decided like, fuck this.
Good.
And is actually fighting him back. But also, it's really cute because her like found family with our first book heroines partners is like precious and adorable in this as well. So I'm really just enjoying all the things happening here. It's been very fun. I have literally like 3 hours in the audiobook. So I think tonight I'll probably get a little bit more in, and then tomorrow I'll finish it up when I get up in the morning while May works. And after I edit a video. May has to work, boo. And then I have to edit a video for tomorrow, and then I also have to film another video and maybe edit that tomorrow or Tuesday. I might edit it Tuesday at the airport, but we'll see. But yeah, that's where we're at. I'm really excited to see where this goes and how it ends. I mean, I know it's going to be a good ending, but like how the divorce part elements are going to wrap up here. She's also running a nonprofit for Mars, which I'm really enjoying because he's like, stop asking me questions, just do it. Just do what you think you should do, which is really cute. I am going to go listen to my book while I wash my face and get ready for bed. We will be back in the morning with things and stuff and things. I don't know. Happy Tuesday. It's Tuesday? No, it's Monday. It's Monday. Oh my God, it's Monday. It's not Tuesday. I fly out tomorrow. Tomorrow's Tuesday. Hello, happy Monday. I have finished Pokemon Wild. I will talk to you about it when I'm not in a moving vehicle. And I have read manga. I will talk to you about that when I'm not in a moving vehicle as well tonight. May's here, obviously, my driver. Passenger Princess, as always. Doesn't matter who I'm with. Unless we are in my town, I am Passenger Princess. And that is if Grumps is not driving us around, which is usually what happens. And then we all get to Passenger Princess. But
everybody Passenger Princess is with Grumps.
May had to drop something off at work. We picked up her rental car. She's off on a work trip. I am flying out tomorrow, and we had to go by her work. So she is taking me to a place I have heard of. I have been told stories of.
You've seen the meme of.
I've seen the meme of. I have been told so much about. Gas station hibachi. If I am sick tonight, y'all,
Google it. Google gas station hibachi, Kentucky. It will pull up. It is in Moorhead, Kentucky. It is in my Sharky Farmers.
Alma Maters.
It is in my alma mater's town. It opened when I was a junior.
Oh wow, you didn't even get it for that long. Mm-hmm.
It was my Thursday afternoon treat because it was like $10 for a giant thing of hibachi.
Love this.
It's great.
Is it like a vat of yum yum sauce too?
Yeah, it's like a huge cup. it used to be a huge cup of yum yum sauce, and you could get a second one for like 25 cents.
That's how it is at our hibachi place too. Anyways, we are headed to the gas station hibachi because it's not very far from her work.
And
we
have to go get my brother, because my brother also went to this college, his favorite food from here, from a small Chinese restaurant.
Yep.
I didn't love it. He did. So
coconut chicken. I did threaten to not bring him coconut chicken if he couldn't make a decision. See an institution. You're about to join me to see an institution. We were jamming. We just had Elton John on. We paused it, and I said to May, I hadn't updated my vlog today at all. And she goes, "What?" And I was like, "Yeah, we've been just trucking along today, getting stuff done. I got video edited.
We've been moving right along today."
I'm sorry, we've been moving right along today, getting all the things done.
Vibes and good news.
Yeah, you can't lose.
Trust my navigation.
I do, because you're not Google mapping anything, and I'm impressed.
Oh my God, I spent 4 years here.
I know. I don't live places long enough for this.
Yeah.
This is the thing.
Well, and this drive, so my nephew was born when I was a sophomore in high school, or a sophomore in college. And
like not high school.
Not high school, college. And I made this drive every other weekend once he came along.
So fair enough. But yeah, so we are, I don't know, not far.
No.
So I will show you.
We're in Rowan County.
I will, Rowan?
Rowan.
Okay, not Rowan.
Not Rowan.
Rowan County. So I'll show you when we get there, I promise.
There ain't a lot to see, but I'm very excited for you to see it.
I was hoping to get more sightseeing today. It's just not happened because we've just been all over the place.
We really have.
And that's okay. I will get more done on the next thing. But like I said, tonight when I get back, or when I get home tomorrow or tomorrow morning, I will update you on everything I finished, and I'll be back if there's a prompt drop, because I don't know yet. We'll see. There's rumblings, but we'll see what happens. We'll see if people...
I think that it'll drop at midnight tonight.
I do not think it'll drop at midnight. I will tell you that.
I think it'll drop at midnight tonight, Izzy. God!
I will not be awake for it then, and a lot of us will not, so that'll just be absolute.
I'll be up.
It'll just be a fire in the Discord when it drops at midnight, and no one is there to answer questions. So that'll be great.
I need
feel free sometimes, right? What doesn't make you will only make you stronger if you believe what they say. Might be that another day she would have wished to stay, but they're done. Red eyes while he sighed.
I love those. That's precious. What did she write romance, right? Yeah. Okay.
And he's a family attorney, family law attorney.
Yeah.
So she's like giving him shit for being a divorce attorney. And he finally, like, he doesn't yell at her, but he's finally like, I take divorce cases so I can do pro bono adoption and guardianship cases. The divorce cases pay my rent, so I can do what I actually want to do. And she was like, I'm so sorry.
That's the reality of being a lawyer, though, sometimes, I feel like.
That's so sweet.
That's very sweet. I already hit record, so they got to hear you
Gush
over this book.
God, it's so
May is
good.
almost done with her Toronto book. She is holding the romance team back. We also have been in a car so much that there's just
I have not got to read. I did download 4 books
I know.
to my Audible
Cool.
for my car ride
Good.
the next 3 days.
So she'll be caught up with us in Buenos Aires very soon to Tango. I'm sure one of those has to be dual POV. The one you talked about was dual narration, so it's got to be dual POV.
Yeah, most of them are.
Yeah, so she'll do that, and then I'll help her figure out what counts for sightseeing. May is on the easy path of the readathon, in which she just tells me what she read, and I'm like, okay, that can work for this.
Because we all know May struggles.
It's fine.
If you know May, you know she sucks.
But she knows she had to get bullied into joining, because you would have joined anyways, because everyone in the group chat is participating.
I would have been a cheerleader.
No, you would have joined. You would have felt left out.
Then you would have yelled at me. I'd rather you yell at me than Heather, though, because Heather would actually lovingly bully me.
Heather's going to watch this and be mad because she doesn't get her hand held like you're getting your hand held for this. Because she's a co-host.
Yeah, but you also know, everybody knows I'm not going to do it if you don't hold my hand.
I know. This is true.
You don't guide me.
Why is my battery constantly dying here? Hold on. I'll be right back. We're back. Battery's been replaced. I'm here to update you because I said I would come back and talk to you about Bucking Wild and the sightseeing I've read and all the things. But the first leg of the race has ended. We did get our second prompt last night. I luckily finished Bucking Wild that afternoon. And like I said, I was like, I'm going to come back when I'm not in a moving vehicle. So here I am, not in a moving vehicle, instead of getting on an airplane soon. The most travel-filled first little chunk of the amazing readathon, I feel like, for me.
Fitting.
It's fitting. So I finished Bucking Wild. Absolutely loved it. 5 stars. Loved it just as much as the first book. I really liked how much we talked and went through it with Tess and her going through the divorce. Absolutely despised her ex. Who wouldn't? He was god-awful. Like, I don't know. I feel like if you liked him, there's something wrong with you. But Ryan was just such a sweet hero. And even though it was an age gap, and he's still in his 20s age gap, it worked for me because I felt like he was still pretty mature for a 24-year-old and also very much wanted to do whatever he had to do to make Tess happy and give her what she needed, including things like not proposing to her, which I thought was really precious. That was really, really good. 5 stars. Absolutely loved it. Great way to kick off the readathon, and I was just so, so happy. Then I did read My Androgynous Boyfriend, Volume 4 last night, yesterday evening, while we sat around and watched stuff on the TV, like Glenn Powell and other men we think are attractive. It's fine.
That's all.
Exactly. Anyways, we did that and read. So I read My Androgynous Boyfriend before the prompt drop. Where is it? Hold on. It's behind me. I have my whole stack. So that was my one sightseeing I got. Again, chaos right now here, but prepare for an annoying volume of reading to come your way soon. So My Androgynous Boyfriend Volume 4 was delightful. I loved it. I feel like I need to like revisit volumes 1 through 3 to like refresh myself fully on the story, but I was still happy to read it. It was a fun time. I really love their relationship. They're just an adorable couple, like our couple that we follow in here, and she just like wants to be a fangirl and he has to just kind of let her be a fangirl. But yeah, it's really precious and they're just the sweetest. And then this morning while we hang around, because we don't have to leave for like another hour-ish to head to the airport to drop me, I did read 2 more manga for sightseeing prompts once I finish my pick for this new prompt. So we got the new prompt last night, which is dual POV. Easy. I had a hold on, I didn't start anything last night when the prompt dropped because I was like, well, I have a hold on Leather and Lurk, and I could possibly, this is the whole conversation May and I had last night, was I could possibly be first at the library, and I may get my book as soon as I wake up in the morning. We were up until 12:30. Guess who saw her book at 12:30 at night? This girl.
Guess who was asleep?
And May was asleep playing the same video on TikTok in bed.
With the lights on.
With the lights on. It was great. It was so good. But because of that, I was like, cool, that's my read, but I don't want to start it yet because it's kind of just going to be my airport book. It's either going to be a really good choice or a really bad choice, y'all. I don't know which, but it's fine. It's going to be my airport book because it is dual POV. I'm very, very excited for it. So I'll be starting Leather and Lurk and submit that hopefully this evening. By the time I land back in Dallas, I'm hoping that book is done and into the points. Then I am debating my transportation still though, because I might just reread Imokoi to hit some sightseeing prompts and get some extra money. But I also have a couple of host favorites I want to read, so we'll see. I'm debating. But then this morning I was like, well, I don't want to take all the manga I brought with me back, so I'm gonna read some more. And honestly, if I wasn't filming an update, May is freaking out about her book in a minute. If I wasn't filming an update, I probably would have got out more manga to read, but I felt like the fact that I'm leaving 3 volumes behind is a pretty good win. But that means I will submit these again after I've completed the city prompt, but I'm going to talk to you about them now because I don't want to forget. And that is We Can't Do Plain Love Volume 3. This is a thick one. And I know this is a different trim size, but this is like a 200+ page manga. This was delightful. This series continues to be one of my favorites. They're coworkers. He's her boss. He has self-esteem issues. She likes how he smells, and they continue to practice being intimate together and fake dating in this one, like pretend to be my girlfriend, but actually they're both developing feelings for each other, which is the best setup ever. So I'm having a blast with it, and I absolutely adored volume 3. Definitely like a solid 4.5 for me. Very explicit. I do need to note this comes wrapped for a reason. Very explicit, but a good time nonetheless. And then my other wrapped manga that I had is I Can't Refuse S volume 3.
I thought that you just weren't saying a word, so I looked to see what it was actually.
No, it's actually I Can't Refuse S.
Yeah, so I was like, I just thought you couldn't say like sex or something.
Nope.
So I had to look and see.
It's literally just called I Can't Refuse Us,
right,
which is quite a name. So yeah, I read volume 3 of this, and this was also fantastic. Another 4.5 for me. Again, explicit, does come wrapped, so proceed with caution if that's not your jam. Because I know I'm gonna have some people here who aren't familiar with like what I read. So just know that ahead of time. Not everything I read is wrapped and explicit, but I do enjoy a good explicit manga. It's fun. This was really great. She is being taught by him how to be a mistress, basically, so she can pay back her family's debts. And it was really, really good volume. I really enjoyed the continuation here. And now I'm like ready for 4, which sucks because this just came out, which means we're not getting volume 4 anytime soon. But this really also hit the spot, continued the story really well. This was, what did I read these for? Okay, as for what sightseeing prompts I use these 3 for, this is all the vowels on a cover, which is A, E, I, O, and U, and sometimes Y, which it has all of them. And then We Can't Do Plain Love was my author I've read before. I Can't Refuse S is my 2024 release. So these both, all 3 of these are romance. Oh my God, that's backwards. Anyways, all 3 of these are romance, so I also got that 50-point bonus, so that was a great addition. But yeah, that's where we're at right now. I'm gonna let you go. I've talked to the camera for way too long. And I will see you when I land in Dallas, probably tomorrow morning. Maybe at the airport if I find a spot, but we're not banking on it.
Or if we see anything good on our drive and you need to giggle with
Yeah,
us.
or if we see something real good on our drive. So I'll see you soon.
It needs a little kickstart. 'Cause don't you wanna have fun? Don't you wanna have some fun?
I'm alive. I did make it back to Dallas. I'm in Dallas. And I have read 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things, and I'm in the middle of another one, and I'm using a book as the bookmark. So, so there's that. But yeah, I made it back. So I flew home yesterday from Lexington, and we leave again. Friday morning we leave to drive home, but I needed to go home to check on stuff because Grumps couldn't get back this weekend and he needed to, so we just kind of we swapped basically, and I needed like a mini break, so he was like, you go, I will come here. He's sometimes I realize I've married a romance hero at times, but anyways, he's just like, I got it handled. But yesterday, because I was in the airport from like 2 o'clock until midnight, so long time, a very long time. May had to drive somewhere for work. She was home by the time we do, so I feel comfortable with that. She had to drive somewhere for work. So because of that, I was like, just drop me off around this time. Like, it's fine. I'll check my bag and I will just chill after security somewhere and read, edit, do all the things. And that's exactly what I did. So I read King of Sloth first. That was my pick for the new sightseeing prompt, which is dual POV, because of the fact that I found out about 15% in Leather and Lark introduces a third POV. So that was not going to work. Instead, I have it, I'm going to start listening to it soon, and it'll be one of my sightseeing prompts. I finished King of Sloth. 4 stars. I enjoyed it. It was fun. I liked the setup for Xavier and Sloan, but I also think I'm not burned out, but I definitely don't know if I'm loving this kind of story from Anna anymore, because it's all starting to feel like the same story in a weird way. I still enjoyed it. It was still fun. This still was different, but I think her like rich people problem stuff right now just isn't working for me, and that's okay. We'll see what happens when I read it again. I did love how in love Xavier was with Sloan, and I do think Anna writes like obsessive heroes really well who are like just very into the heroine. Like, very much nails that. So I liked that element a whole freaking bunch. And that was also part of why, like, I think I enjoyed it so much. And then I think I already talked to you about the 2 volumes of manga I read and submitted. So I did read We Can't Do Plain Love and I Can't Refuse Us. Those are submitted now because I read the New City prompt. And then I did read 2 more things on my flights yesterday. So I reread Feed by Avita Vice because this technically counts for extra GRC on the game for the Amazing Readathon For the Amazing Readathon, this gives you extra money because it's part of the duet with Yours Insatiably. So I read this. Really, really enjoyed Feed upon reread. I've read it 3 times now, and every time I read it, I just love it. So I re-listened to that, and then I listened to Yours Insatiably, which I finished last night, and then re-listened to like the last little bit this morning because I was so tired. I felt like I didn't recall enough. Like, I felt like I didn't retain the book in any capacity like I should have. So that's fair. Like, it happens. But then for both of these, I really like these because they're paranormal monster romances. She's a succubus. He's a death moth fairy. And he really plays into her needs. And I loved that element so much. This is a very spicy book. The novella and then the novelette, well, it's 62 pages. And then this one, which is like closer to 200 pages, just like perfectly hit. They just, I don't know, they work really well. They're really good setups. So they're co-workers and they are in they end up on like a dating app thing that pairs monsters together to like get your needs met. And of course, like then the book follows them. Like, so the book features Pi really pushing Avron to be with them. And I just thought it was so good. It was just so good. It's so hot. It's so steamy. Like, oh my goodness. So good. But yeah, I loved both of these. Like 5 stars. 1 for self-published and 1 for novella prompts. So that's 300 more points for my team. And then I read, hold on, I'm going to figure out a way to show you the manga I read. I really hope I already talked about the other 2, but I have not imported footage or looked at it yet. Which I'm going to have to start doing here because this video is supposed to go up on Sunday. Anyways, I read Sayonara Football Volume 1 today. And I really, really liked this. I'm counting this for, involves a game because they play soccer in it or football. This is really cute so far. It seems to have a underlying romance plot potentially, but this follows a girl who is obsessed with soccer, wants to play on the team, but the boys team won't let her play and they don't have enough girls to have a girls team, and she is honestly as good or better than some of the boys. And the way Volume 1 ended was really, really funny. I'm not going to reveal it to you, but it definitely has me intrigued enough that I will most definitely be picking up Volumes 2 and 3 to see what I think of the rest of the series. And then I've started, but not made much progress, in Skip and Loafer Volume 9. I will finish this in the morning. I am so tired. Right now, I am just going to lean into going to bed. I might read a little bit on my Kindle, but honestly, I'm just so tired. We got home, it was like 1 something last night, and then I slept until almost 10, and I honestly feel like I could sleep until 10 again tomorrow and still not feel rested. I've been in a car and in vehicles so much in the last set of time that I think I just need the, Saturday is going to be interesting when I get home because I don't know what time I will wake up. Let me just put it that way. My body just might shut down for 12 hours. And I'm okay with that. It is, I don't even know what time it is right now. It's 11 o'clock. So I'm going to go to bed, hopefully not be up again until 8-ish. And then I got to get laundry and start packing to head home Friday morning. It's going to be fine. There's just a lot of stuff happening here. A lot of moving parts. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I am going to lay down. Like I said, might flip on my Kindle for a minute, but I'll update you in the morning. Grumps has taken peas for the night, so that's nice. Millie is asleep, and I am fixing to go to bed as well myself. I just got out the shower and got myself all nice and clean for the road trip tomorrow. We're getting up very, very, very early, and very, very excited to be back to my own bed tomorrow night. Cat and Gamer Volume 3, which finally came out, and I'm so happy it did. This was so stinking cute. I really enjoyed Cat and Gamer Volume 3. This continued the story of Masubi and his owner, and it's just the cutest and sweetest and the realities of being a cat person sometimes were very present in this in a way that was really fun to read and indulge in, or it was fun to read about now. And yeah, I really enjoyed it. Solid 4 stars. I'm very excited for volume 4 to come out. I don't know when that's coming out. I've not checked, but I know these have been pretty slow on the release schedule. But now that there's 3, I feel like you could like try it and see what you think. But yeah, we have a very nerdy gamer heroine, which I adore to see on page. So yeah, that was fun. And then last but not least, of course, is I did read Skip and Loafer volume 9 because I had to get that in between now and my trip. So I brought it back with me because I had to. I had no choice. I had to bring it back. And I freaking loved Skip and Loafer volume 9. I really can't wait to read more of it. I'm always just ready for more volumes. This one was really fun because we had our hero kind of figuring out how our heroine works a little bit and why maybe they're deciding to stop dating was a little rash. And perhaps he still really has a lot of feelings for her, and they go back to her hometown to go to the beach for the summer with a group of their friends, and that was really, 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 really fun. So did enjoy that a lot. The other thing is I realized that my mom ordered us Leather and Lark on her Audible. So I returned it at the library, and I literally have read not even a chapter. So I'm hoping to get to more of that, but I have a feeling, so it's Tuesday, it's Thursday night, it is like 10:17. I have a feeling we're getting a prompt tomorrow. I don't know for sure, but I just have a feeling in my gut that like, because we didn't get a prompt today, we'll get one tomorrow because Face Off is happening in a week from tomorrow. So I would assume we'd be through prompt 4 or 5 by then, so we've got to get prompt 3 soon. So yeah, I am as if that happens, because I'm in the car all day tomorrow. So if I'm driving, I might do my AirPod in one ear with the audiobook going, and Grumps will be on calls, so that might work. Maybe, we'll see. It'll just be interesting. Worst case, I will bust through that book on Saturday, no big deal. But yeah, I'm excited to see what happens. I am pretty happy with how much sightseeing I've gotten done this leg. It's more than the last one, and honestly, I feel like, well, this vlog will end after I get the next prompt, but I feel like my full potential will be unleashed once I'm home. And, you know, that'll be very soon. So I'm very hopeful for a lot of reading time to come as I get resettled into my house. That's where we're at right now. I will, of course, be back very, very soon.
Said that they don't got a future like that. It hurts.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hi, hello, I'm home. I'm in my, ignore my boxes, okay? They're getting boxed up. They're getting taken out, like literally this weekend. And hi, yeah, we made it home. We got a prompt at like 9 Eastern this morning. 10? 9 Central, 10 Eastern. I was like, I cannot do time zones. I was driving and I missed that announcement. And now the favorite thing that has happened in romance, the chat for me, is the amount of buddy reads we're doing. A bunch of people buddy read role playing. A bunch of people are buddy reading Pucking Around right now for the new prompt because it's movement in the title. Around is movement. And I am very, 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 very tempted to reread Pucking Around with everyone else, but I have Magic Bites in graphic audio as well, which I really want to read. But if I do Pucking Around and finish it in time, I think I can manage it. I could possibly sightsee with Magic Bites. I just really want to read a bunch of manga this weekend though to sightsee, so we'll see. But, you know, it's all good because I'm home and I have my space back and I get to exist in my own space again, which is, I'm just so happy. I already slept on the couch this afternoon. I have to leave in like a few minutes to go meet Grumps at the airport. We're dropping off our rental car, but I'm just so excited. We made this drive. It's about a 10-hour drive and we made it in record time today. We ate breakfast, got gas, ate lunch, got home. So that was a win. That was a win. I think it's because the car we rented had a really big gas tank, but I don't know. But yeah, and we swapped off in like Arkansas. So my least favorite state to drive in, because it's just semis and 2 lanes and just too many semis. We made it home. I'm gonna start Magic Bites and then I might decide to pivot tonight. We'll see. I'm just so tired. I think I should opt for my shorter option versus a reread, even though pucking around literally reads so fast. So fast. Yeah, I don't know. That's where I'm leaning right now. But we'll see. I might change my mind. It could happen. But I do have a little something for you. And that something is something to keep in mind here is that alliances are about to be very important for an upcoming weekend event. Take that as you will. Enjoy. I putzed around the house and just been putting things back randomly and then moving them, and then yeah, that's it. Millie is very happy to be home. She definitely missed her house, and poor Peas is still in her carrier. We put her in a big dog carrier for road trips and she keeps laying in it, so I'm just gonna leave her be. But yeah, I'm so excited for this prompt. And then yeah, I've got to try and finish the book tomorrow because the vlog's gonna go up Sunday, so it's Friday. We're gonna try and manage that. All right, I will be back to talk to y'all very soon. Hello, I'm back. It is time to talk about what I read for Berlin. Our prompt was movement in the title and where I've been. So basically we drove home Friday. I had 2 clips. We got home, I updated you briefly. And then I've slept probably 24 hours in the last 48, give or take. Your girl's been exhausted. I feel slightly more alive today, right now at least, slightly more alive. I did read and finish Magic Bites. I did the graphic audio of this, and I actually loved this more on the graphic audio reread than I liked it the last time I reread it, which says a lot. I don't think the first book is as strong as the rest of the books in the series that I've read. I've never finished this series in full, but I do not feel like it is as strong as other books in the series at all. I just think I like it. It's not bad by any means. It's Ilona Andrews. Nothing they do is like bad. It's just not as good as some of their other books, in my opinion. That's all. But yeah, I really loved this. I loved the graphic audio adaptation. I think that was fantastic and so well done. I also really liked just how everything played out overall in the story. Again, I had actually forgotten a good bit of the story, which was surprising, but I'm very ready to read book 2 at some point, hopefully during the readathon. We'll see if I have time. But I also managed to sightseeing prompts this round, even though I was so exhausted. I feel like I normally would do more, but again, I was wiped after all the travel. And yeah, so I did read A Sign of Affection, Volume 8. Loved this. I read this for 2 authors because technically this is 2 authors under one pen name. And I loved it. It was so freaking good. Fantastic continuation. And then I read BL Metamorphosis, Volume 2. I also loved this. They attend a little like BL convention thing together. And it's just so sweet and cute and adorableness. So absolutely had a blast with both of these. Both these are like a 5 and a 4 star. And I'm happy to get this off my TBR. I've owned them for a while, so it's nice to get them off my TBR shelf. But yeah, that's where we're at right now. We just got the 4th prompt like 10 minutes ago as I'm wrapping this up. So I wanted to like wrap this up and get the next vlog going. But yeah, that's where we're at right now. I will put up the slide here as I outro this. If you hung out this whole time, leave me an airplane emoji because we're flying around the world, y'all. And if you don't want to do that, let me know what your favorite book you've read so far for the readathon is, because I'd really like to know. And obviously, as I pull all these things off of my TBR, I want to add things that y'all loved back to my TBR. So yeah, you can do that in the comments. I will have links to my friend anywhere on the internet and links to all the books that I read and talked about in this video. And I will be back with my next video after, like my next vlog for this after Face Off weekend. So I will see y'all soon. Bye.
Already packing, come with me. I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be. Life with no distractions. We'll get away. This is what we waited for.